Hello, today we have Geneworm here, a developer for a game company called Paradigm Games. So, Geneworm, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Geneworm. I'm the lead artist and probably the lead developer for Solar Smash. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, cool. So, can you explain to everyone what is Paradigm Games?
Paradigm Games is a studio primarily based around destruction games, simulation, physics type of stuff. That's what we like to do anyway.
Yeah, cool. Can you tell people what your games are?
So yeah, our biggest game is Solar Smash, and we also have Room Smash, City Smash, and Solar Smash 2D as our main games anyway. We got a
Cool.
couple of other rubbish games, but we don't care about those anymore.
Cool. So, what is planned in the future for Paradigm Games?
We've got City Smash 2 coming out hopefully later this year. We've got another new title, Body Smash, which should be a bit like Room Smash, but
Cool.
more around the ragdolls. So they'll be walking around, you'll be able to do things with them, pick them up, throw them around.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. And I also heard that you'll be bringing a few games to Switch.
Yeah, so we're looking to bring out Solar Smash for the Switch. We did want to get it out this year, but I don't think that's likely. We've got it working on Switch, but we want to optimize it a bit, make it designed for the Switch really, and also improve the graphics for the Switch because we'll be able to, compared to mobile, allow us to do a lot more.
Yeah, nice. So, what do you do at Paradigm?
But yeah, I'm the artist. I do a lot of development as well. I do a lot of the complicated development, the voxel technology, anything complicated that's the other guys don't want to do, basically. The other guys focus on stuff like testing, optimization,
Yeah, sounds
which is boring. It's boring for me, the stuff they do. So I'm happy to do what I do.
yeah, cool. What do you see Paradigm in 10 to 15 years' time?
Hopefully we're making big PC type games,
Yeah.
proper games. I still want to focus on doing the mobile games, but I want to be developing some large titles by then at least.
Yeah, yeah. So, what were you doing before Paradigm?
But I was working in a bank as a programmer.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Uh, so have you ever thought about selling Paradigm?
We've had offers, but for the moment, we want to make sure that we're running the company the way we want to. And if we sold it, and we know that whoever takes it over would just fill the games with ads and not bother adding any more features to them after that.
Yeah, yeah. So, what is the most favorite game that you've made?
Uh, I'm quite fond of Room Smash because I think it's got a lot of potential for the kinds of weapons I can add.
Fine.
Solar Smash is good. It's fun to work on, but ultimately the destruction is going to be based around planetary stuff. But with Room Smash, I can add stuff like fish tanks or I could add a gym. I can even add buildings if I want. There's a lot of potential for what I could do with it.
Yeah, yeah. Do you ever see adding Room Smash to Steam?
Maybe if we with the next update, we're adding 360 rooms.
Oh,
The new room will be a 360 one, and then down the line we're going to be updating all of the rooms to be 360, and we're going to be basically redoing a lot of the graphics and updating the game a lot. So once that's done, we might be looking to release on Steam. We
yeah.
want to add the ability to walk around rooms as well.
Cool. That's definitely very, very cool. So, how many games in total has Paradigm made?
Not sure, maybe about 20.
Oh, that's a lot.
There's a lot of things that we've made that never got released. There's a lot of games in development. So that's a rough guess. So it's probably more than that.
Hmm. How many people are a part of your development team?
There's three of us.
Many of you, yeah, and you're doing so much work.
Yeah. I just spend all my time working at the moment.
Yeah. So
Drive my girlfriend crazy.
so Paradigm is a bit of a strange name. So how did you come up with it?
It was just before me and Leo, we just trying to come up with a name. And there's not many names available when you're trying to start a company. We just wanted a one word name. So
Yeah.
you put two words together and it came, and we were happy with it really.
Yeah. Cool. So what is your favorite game ever? And it can't be one that you made.
Uh, maybe maybe Stellaris.
Oh yeah.
It's a theme game, it's an RTS where you can build your own space empire. A lot of the things I've added to Solar Smash are based around what they have in Stellaris
Yeah.
because I love the game. I love the things they have in it, the lore they have in it.
Hmm. Yeah. That's awesome. um, how many total downloads has Paradigm racked up in all the games in total?
Probably somewhere over the 200 million.
Wow. Wow. That's that's a lot.
Yeah,
um,
it's hard to know exactly the correct figure because it splits across iOS and Android, and then there's some more on Huawei store. So I'm just guessing that it should be somewhere around 200 million, maybe just over.
yeah, yeah. So, what is the best way to contact Paradigm?
Probably the email on
Email.
the App Store. There's an email address, and I do read all of the emails. I don't necessarily reply to them all if I don't have time, or just if someone's giving an idea, it's not necessarily doesn't need to be replied to, but I do read all of them.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, it's great to know that you read all of them. So, how did Paradigm start?
So I've been making games since I was about 8, really.
Mm.
So I've always wanted to make games. And then when I met the other two guys while we were working together, we just thought, let's start a company.
Mm. Cool. Well, those are all the questions that I have for you today. Thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.